Hi, I'm Yvette Rios and welcome to thelatin-kitchen.com. And today I've got a very close to home little recipe to share with you guys. This is for a Puerto Rican sofrito, which we call recao. Just start out with a handy dandy blender. If you don't have a blender, you can use a food processor. And if you don't have a food processor, you could put this all together by hand just by chopping it. But this is a lifesaver and makes things so much easier. So what I'm gonna add is I'm gonna add some green peppers. So these are just diced, and you can do a fairly rough dice because you're gonna be putting this all in a blender. So green peppers, I'm gonna add a medium Spanish onion. Again, this is diced. And then I'm gonna add a couple of the signature Puerto Rican flavors. One of them is culantro, which we also call recao, and this I just diced also. So I'm gonna put that in there. I add some dried oregano, so you can just throw this in there. This is about a teaspoonful. So I'm gonna put that in there. 6 cloves of garlic, ready to go, just pop them right in there. Of course, a little bit of salt. And then some ajís dulces. Ajís dulces are a type of pepper. They're sweet, as their name dulce would imply, so they're not spicy, but they are a really, really important part of the Puerto Rican sofrito. So you just throw these right in there. I'm gonna take the stem off. So I've got all my ingredients in there, and I'm just gonna add about a 1/4 cup of olive oil, aceite de oliva. So I'm gonna put that in there. And now you can start blending. Now you can decide if you want this a little bit rougher, if you want it smoother, it's all up to your choice. But I'm gonna go ahead and chop it first. Oh yeah, takes you to the island. And what's great is the olive oil is gonna kind of emulsify in there, which means it becomes sort of creamy inside of it. So this is about the consistency that we like it, with a little bit of body and texture. So what we do is we take an ice cube tray. I'm using a silicone ice cube tray here, but you can use just about any ice cube tray. And you just pour it right in to each little cube and you can freeze it. So it's gonna be pretty thick, as you can see. So that's good. Once you've got your recao poured into your ice cube tray, then you just put it in the freezer and you can pop them out. What I like to do is once they're frozen, I pop them out and I put them in a freezer-safe container so that they're not out in the air and exposed to the funky smells inside of the freezer. But literally, one of these cubes is gonna give just about everything you make that authentic Puerto Rican flavor. So it saves you all that time doing all the vegetable prep. You just pop one of these in and you are good to go. For more recipe ideas, keep checking in with us here at thelatin-kitchen.com.